everyone. This is the first time I'm hosting solo. I have decided to take over House Party. So join us in the comments. Let me know. Give me a hi, hello, hey if you are watching. I know that there's no previously set up video. There's no intro, there's no nothing. It's my Saturday morning. You guys, it's Friday night. Let's hang out. Let's chat. Let me know if I'm even doing this right with the StreamYards. It is all a little bit experimental at this time. So jump on. Let me know if you're watching at all. I just wanted to jump on and probably just chat about some of like the first time watches that I'm doing so far. So it's Good Friday or Easter weekend for us. And it's just a good time to be like a quarter of the year through and reflect on what we've been watching so far. So if you're with me in the comments, give me hi, hello, hey. As I said, it's Alan. Alan gives me a hi. Hi, Alan. What's been one of the things that you've watched for the first time this year that you have really liked? As I try and find where all my banners and everything fun things are. Thanks, how funny. First time watches this year. Doing the video store challenge, I hadn't participated in any of the previous ones, and it's just been really nice to get back into the love of watching movies. I know we talk about it sometimes, how that can ebb and flow a little bit about what we can be passionate about, or sometimes I've said before, I tend to find that I'll go on like a movie hike, and then I'll do TV shows, and then I'll do games, so something will just like catch my interest for a long period of time, and I'll just cycle through a few of those. And it's just been really nice over the holiday break to reignite my love of movies again. So that's why I mentioned it last week. Like I finished my video store challenge quite early because it was a good way to plan exactly what I liked, and Alad and I have been completing it together, so it's been fun to just cover a few of those things. And also paired with the picture this challenge, keep going with a lot of classics or a lot of blind spot clearing that I hadn't done. So if there's anything that you first time watched already this year, jump on, give me a comments. I need to flick the link in the chat as well, because this is like an impromptu late shift at this point. It is just think, oh well, watch Amelie for the first time. My partner, first rom-com that I really liked. Yeah, I think it's really nice when you have this movie that you've seen and you're showing it to someone, you're like, please get it. Please just enjoy it. Please like it, because that can be sometimes so nerve-wracking for us when we're showing someone something that really appeals to us. And it's like, please just enjoy it with me. And especially again with the video stores thing, it's been a good time to explore some foreign films or non-English films that I've just had on my list for a while, and Amelie I'd seen once before, but not in ideal settings. So I'm I remember really loving this, and it's just such a sweet, quaint, slice of lifey type movie, and you're just going along for the ride and seeing these characters in their place. So I like that a lot. Rom-coms is hard. Sometimes it's just what appeals to us and our senses. So yeah, if you have any other, I've been on a rom-com kick lately, so if there's any all-time favorite rom-coms, throw them in the comments. Let me know, because I want to start covering a few of the ones that I haven't seen yet, or being oh, a good rom-com recommendation is always appreciated in my way. Oh, coffee. This solo hosting stuff is so hard. I know everyone goes on about it. One of the other first time watches I had that I really enjoyed was my 3 hour plus one with Dr. Zhivago. And it's one of those ones, and I'm sure everyone has one of those movies in mind where the runtime is so daunting. There's anything the 3 hour plus, I know everyone sort of have those busy lives now, and it's where am I going to find the time to sit down and fit this into my schedule? And especially when you're a big 3 hour Russian space love story, not always the easiest to sit down and sink your teeth into, but I ended up really enjoying it. And one of the things that I've always heard about that film is the love theme and the score. It's one of those ones, when it started playing, I was oh, this, now you can put all those pieces together of the balalaika and why that's just coming through so much in that film. So that was one that I really personally enjoyed. Another one, one aspect I really enjoyed was the different decades, because it really made me think about not just from genres, but in a year, just being so like, oh, what was the things that were hitting at the box office and what was big at that time? Because I've probably seen a fair few of the Oscar nominations, especially like in the older ones. It tends to be a lot of those ones make all-time great lists. It makes AFI lists and things like that. So going back to something like 43, I was like, what am I going to pick? And it had Heaven Can Wait. That was the last one I did. I was like, oh, that was something I might not have gone out my way to find, but I really enjoyed. Alan, you're my hero. We watched Old Timey Horrors together. What do you think of The Cat and the Canary or And Then There Were None? Yes, so that's very similar to Alan follows the Evolution of Horror podcast, and we enjoy watching that together, and he sends me the list. This is what we're doing, because that is a really great way of taking a subgenre of horror and then of taking a subgenre of horror, and they do a really good job of, like what I was just saying, is taking it back to the classics and starting at the earliest point of that. So for witches, I think they start talking about like Hexam or something like that. For one of the other ones, it was like Cabinet of Dr. Caligari's, and then taking it through the years. So I've really, really been enjoying a lot of the 1920s, 30s, 40s horror. So we watched Cat and the Canary, which had to overlap with Picture This, which was amazing, and we just watched And Then There Were None. And the Agatha Christie's always get me. Like, I am a sucker for a great murder mystery, so it was good. Payson, Big Trouble in Little China. I was very glad to be around when you just had to talk to Mike about watching Big Trouble in Little China. And Chinatown, wow, a little bit of syndication there. I love that when you go back and you find those ones of classics of people just being like, oh, these are some of the great movies, and you finally get to watch it, be like, yes, that was great, and just the need to talk about it now. Who do we have popping into the house party?
Hey.
Sorry, that one there. Mike, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, can I hear? I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Why can't I hear you? Maybe my headphones are not working. My headphones are not working, so I'm really glad. It's been a shit show, love.
Oh, you're good.
2023.
Talking what?
Can you take it for a second while I plug my headphones?
Yeah, there's no problem.
What has been your favorite first time watching 2023 so far?
Oh, first time watch of 2023. Oh. I'll go what we just watched earlier today. While you were sleeping with Sandra Bullock and Bill Pullman. Absolutely, movie was batshit bonkers and insane, but I absolutely loved it.
Which one? Sorry, my headphones just popped in.
While you were sleeping.
Oh, then we watched. Yes.
Yeah.
That's been the second time this year, I think, because the other one was Seven Brides and Seven Brothers, where it's just like, what the shit is happening right now? The Wiz. Yes, we are very surprised that was a Sidney Lumet movie.
Yeah.
Park. Cinema, yes, because that was, I've just been talking about video store challenges and first time watches and just being pushed to get back into the love of movies and trying to watch things. And I said the same thing to you last night when we picked while you were sleeping. I'm like, what is something you haven't seen? Like, let's reflect on that. The Wiz is something like, I guess Alan and I loving musicals and stuff. It's been in our lexicon, and obviously we love It's Always Sunny, so that was the inspiration for an episode we really like. We didn't get the hype, I guess. Like, I don't know, when you're looking like IMDb and Letterboxd, like it's not overly rated, but it's still one of those ones that, like, I think, like as a kid, maybe people really latch onto or things like that. And I appreciate it for like the effort, but yeah, it just didn't hit for us. Have you seen The Wiz?
I have not. That is actually, I think I have it on the Plex server right now that I still need to watch. That's one of the ones that I still need to watch.
Money, Melissa. After Sun, I still need to see. But what a way to go. I'm so upset that I didn't pick that for my Shirley MacLaine because it seems to be like the thing that everyone's that's being like going on. So I need to circle back and hit that one, I think. But if there's any other ones that you've been doing for like classics or something, you'd be like, oh, this, like, I'm so glad this is one of my other first time watches, because that's what I've been talking about so far, is like being able to hit some classics and go back and just what are some, picking up some blind spot clearing, I guess, already in 2023 and just what's been good so far.
See, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. I think, we watched that this year. Yeah, because I put that for the channel. So yeah, I'll put that up there as well.
I was also talking about like how being able to do it through each decade ending in 3 was a really fun way to approach it, because there were some movies I hit for those ones that I just maybe didn't fit into any genre or things like that, but being limited when I would like look on IMDb and be able to search through a year, I'm like, oh, I've seen a lot of maybe the bigger releases, but here's something I've either missed or just something like that piques my interest. Because I think for like 73, I struggled, because sometimes, you know, per year we get very heavy in one type of movie.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So like if you're going to pick, say, like a 2014 or something, you're getting superhero movies to death, or like you're getting a lot of comic booky movies. So for 73, I think I remember like it was a lot of more grittier movies, and I just wasn't in the mood. So I ended up picking Paper Moon, because it was just one of the lighter fare that I hadn't seen from that year. Well, that is true. No, I've let the behind the scenes secret that I'm secretly the wizard. Like the whole time, the Wiz comes back. Oh, that's another one. And Alan brought up earlier about like I chose Amelie and he really liked it. When your friends give you recommendations and you turn out to really love it, Mike, is there anything like someone's been telling you for like a really long time, you got to watch this, you're going to love it, and you did, like you ended up watching it and being like, yes, that was very a me type of movie, I'm glad I finally got that, or just like either one you haven't heard of or one that was maybe overhyped at the time that you've circled back to?
Oh, that's actually an easy one. Falling Down, the Michael Douglas movie.
Oh, yeah.
In high school, my friend Vinny was obsessed with that movie. He would always tell me about a specific scene, and he goes, "You got to watch it, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. So I'm gonna bring it to your house, and you're gonna watch it." And I went, "All right." And I watched it. And I went, "Holy shit! I actually absolutely love this movie." It was fucking crazy.
Movie with the Tomato. Yeah, Ali picked that one so easy. But that was one that we really struggled with, and it wasn't until like it ended up being like every movie I'm watching, I'm like, where is this freaking tomato? Yeah. And then I think a few house parties ago we ended up talking about food movies, and I'm like, we really just could have like picked any food movie, and there's a good chance you're gonna hit that. Oh, I love this. All the movies, the top AFI. Absolutely. I think Sunrise is on there. And okay, I don't like Intolerance. Mike and I have had this really big chat about ranking the top AFI 100 that he put Intolerance. Intolerance is easy, my 100 of that list. Like, it is bottom tier for me. I didn't enjoy it, even though I appreciate the art of silent movies. It's maybe not my biggest bag, but Sunrise I really enjoyed, and we just watched Metropolis recently as well, and I really loved that. Whereas Intolerance I felt was just a mess. I could not follow it. Like, but Garth, if there's any on those that really took your fancy, let us know, because definitely top 100 is a great way to hit a bit of everything. I think that's what I really enjoyed about it, and I followed along mostly when it was doing for Unspooled. Oh, yeah. And they had a really great way of like at the start rolling a D100 and hitting just like whatever came up, and it was a really good way, as instead of just like hitting it all sequentially, of just going backwards and forwards. Morning, Mum. We just live there. Oh, that is so cool. And the fact that we had like Jake last week talking about that as well, and eating nachos for the Mouth of Madness. Happy Gilmore Grandma's just still the thing that I'm going to bring up about that movie every time.
I saw this movie in the theater when it came out. Amazing experience.
Nice. And so, like, to sit in the theater as that theater moment's happening, was it very what's a good word for it? Like a bit of an out of body sort of thing?
Yeah.
Like very bit meta, like
yes,
Alan.
meta, yeah.
Alan's going, Sam Neill is an underrated horror
star.
He
100% is.
Very true.
Possession.
Very, very true.
Him sleeping with a monster. Let's go. Fucking amazing. Oh, no, him technically not. It's her sleeping with the monster, but still, it turns out to be him in another form. And then in the Mouth of Madness, Omen. He's in the Omen sequel, which he does so fucking amazing in that.
Let's get on to Nacho's movie, because I love this, because I want to bring up mine too. My Nacho's movie was Magic Mike XXL, perfect Nacho's movie. That's good. I loved, if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you're following Payson Cinemaster's reviews, because he's nailing it over there. So I loved when he was talking about the third Magic Mike and how he went back and watched them all. Possession, good shit. My Nacho's movie was requested to me, which I really appreciated as well. If there's ever a time it's like, Kelly, you got to do this. Andrew Barr, out of nowhere, messages me and goes, if you're going to watch a movie from Nachos, please watch What If, the Daniel Radcliffe one. And I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, I will, because that's just too random, like, not to be something like inside jokey, and like Bar's never steered me wrong, so I'm gonna go for it. And I took a photo of it, and I was watching it, made my big plate of nachos, gave half to Alex so he could do his nachos movie too. And yes, I very much understood why that was specifically requested. I thought that nailed it. I loved it. The after sex nachos, perfect. So I like that one. Mike, what was your nachos movie?
Oh, it was actually a random movie called Escape from Mogadishu.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it was just like, just cause nachos, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I had nachos with me, so I went, you know what? I'll choose this one since I'm actually eating nachos right now.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, other first time watchers, or maybe like I had nothing planned. I was just gonna see how the chat was going. Like, so I'm gonna flick it over to this one here. This question pops up every now and again. So let's hit it now in April that a few things have already popped up. What are you excited about releasing in 2023?
Oh, I got a couple. I got like the new Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning. I'm really excited about. Evil Dead Rise coming out next month. Renfield, absolutely.
So Renfield.
Yeah.
I know a lot of us are going to be very excited for that. So I don't watch very many trailers anymore, as you know, and especially because like I pay for premium, so like I don't get the ads and stuff.
Yeah.
But the trailer for that came out while we were watching stuff, and I asked him like, but why? Like, I'm so excited, but I just don't understand how it's going to be. Yes, obviously, Barbie trailer just dropping recently. Anything that gives us a great new meme template, like, I'm very appreciative of. My favorite one I've seen is the Addams Family Values one so far, the Joe Cusack one. That I thought was just so obscure and so well done. I love that. What else are you excited for, Mike?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Mm-hmm.
I am really excited for. I know I'm forgetting one. What am I forgetting here? I'm forgetting a big one too.
Yeah, for me, it's all about Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, that should be really good.
Yeah, it was, again, this is what made me think about it, because one of the last ones I hit for Video Short Challenge was movies in 2023, because by March nothing was like on VOD that had like re-release shit. Like I want to see The Amazing Maurice, because we like Terry Pratchett a lot, but I missed it in theaters. Like I want to watch that. I haven't done my Scream 5 yet to get to Scream 6, so Alan had to go and watch it without me. But we hadn't seen Ant-Man yet. Oh, City of Lights. I love. Do you count Modern Times as a song? I guess. The Gold Rush as well. Any of those like early Charlie Chaplin's is really good. Sherlock Jr. I need to watch. The Man Who Laughs is one like I'm just so excited about. It's because of obviously the Joker inspiration and things like that. So I want to see that. Is that directed at me?
I don't know.
Jason, I need context for that, please, darling.
It's the movie he's talking about.
Oh!
Movie, yeah.
I was like, what am I doing wrong? Where's the attack on my lifestyle just coming from? Yes. That is the thing though that I'm finding for myself. Like that's why I'm saying like it's all about Spider-Verse for me, because that when I looked at what was releasing in 2023, that was the biggest one to stand out. That I'm excited about because the first one was such a surprise. I remember just booking like advance tickets in 2018 was it? Oh, that is why the Miyazaki one. That's now. Thank you. Yes, but is it though? Thank you. And I'm wearing my glasses today and everything, so I can actually read the comments. So there's no excuse. Is it Miyazaki's last film though? Is it though? Because like we've been teased with this so many times now about that man retirement. Like I'll believe it when I see it. But yes, another first time watch that Mike like. What's been good is if I've watched something, I've just been like, Mike, you have to watch this. And I watched Belle. And I haven't seen a lot of the Hosada films. That was the first one I've seen. So that is one that really took my breath away with just how beautiful the animation was. And I thought the story was lovely. And obviously, I love Beauty and the Beast. So any like harking to that was amazing. But I've been playing Chrono Trigger for the first time. I've been telling you, Mike.
Yeah.
Anything that's got like a really simple melody that sticks in my head straight away is an instant classic to me. Like if I can walk away from whatever screen I'm at and I'm still humming that melody, that you're part of me at that point, I think. So I'm like with that with Belle as well, that da da da, like anything that's just so simple and so beautiful, I really loved. Mike, anything else you're excited about this year? For horror, you said Evil Dead, but what else is coming out?
Oh, do not. It's supposed to release, but it could be pushed back again. I'm hoping it isn't. But the new Exorcist,
Mm-hmm.
because they're doing the trilogy of the Exorcist, so I'm very curious and I'm very excited for them to go for that. Oh no, I meant that one. Yeah, I saw that one pop up. Oh yes, yeah, that does look really good. Garth.
Okay, that will prompt my third question for the evening. Because we've talked about it a little bit already. It comes up every now and again. This one here. Who's your go-to director? So if someone is releasing anything and that's what? Why are you giggling at me?
It's a simple one for me.
Well, I know for you. It's not like it's behind you at all. But who's someone, put yourself out of the Spielberg, like give me your second one and comments, give me your one. If someone's releasing something, because we just talked about it like with Miyazaki, it's like if there's a Ghibli, like I'm gonna watch it. If there's I can't even say for studios, because if there's a Disney, I still haven't seen like Strange World, I haven't seen Lightyear, so like I'm not beholden to that. But Mike, apart from Spielberg, who's your go-to director?
I'll do Tarantino. I've seen every Tarantino movie in the theater, and I've continued that run. I absolutely love Tarantino, so I'll see anything that man does. TV show, movie, does not matter.
Yeah. This very nice. Curious about Wonka and legal. I didn't know we were getting Legally Blonde 3 with Melissa. Wonka, I'm so scared about because I've just rewatched like the original recently as well. And I'm like, oh, that's just so untouchable. Like, I don't know. And I don't know why we only just got the Australian release of Pearl. I don't know why they staggered the international release dates of things. That was ridiculous. Oh, that's a good run. And that's the other thing about like why I'm asking like what's your go-to director? Because like who has just like an unmissable chunk of films that like just doesn't like that they all hit, you know?
Yeah. Do you know what? It is for like I'll go with a newer director. It would be Christopher Landon. who did the Happy Death Day movies and Freaky, and just did the new one that just hit the Ghost movie that I just saw too. Why am I forgetting
The
everything?
Netflix one?
Yeah.
So We Have a Ghost or something like
Yes,
that?
We Have a Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy
Yeah, so
has
someone that's just tapping into like horror comedy and like making a lane for
yeah.
himself. That's great.
Ari Aster as well. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
For me, I don't know. I don't know who's working nowadays that I'm just like, because everyone's sort of like not hit their peak, but you know, any of like the Scorsese's and the Spielbergs and stuff, like I'll still go see it, but like it's not new, young, fresh directors. I don't know who I'm having. Carpenter's a really good choice. That run of films is insane.
And I want a new one from Carpenter.
This is the thing. That's more my point. Is like you don't know when you're going to get your next, or if it will be your last, or things like that, or what the direction is going to be. So it's just interesting to see like who's going to step up to that plate of putting themselves, of like defining directors. Probably like from our decade and from our recent times. It's going to be interesting to see, who's going to make a name for themselves.
Oh yeah, probably is as well. That's a really good run so far. So I'm very curious how he's going to keep going with it because he's been knocking it out of the park each time.
Mike, is there anything you wanted to bring up for House Party?
You know what? Yeah, it's only that, so fuck it, let's do it.
That is not what I meant, but okay.
Might as well just do it now.
Go for it.
So I had something planned for today and then I fucked that up. But no, we still have a slow ending for it. So let me make the change real quick. Let me bring it up while you're looking at the comments real quick.
Yeah, we need like a musical interlude or something. Like,
yeah, right?
That's what I want. Like some elevated music right now or something.
Yeah. Let's see, they hang on.
Yes, so we did have something planned. It wasn't meant to be, it was meant to be House Party today, but something else was taking over. So Mike, when I asked you about a week ago, and I asked you, so do we have a plan for like House Party? And you tell me, don't worry, I've got it.
Yeah.
That I will do nothing but worry for the rest of the week because that is scarier than you saying that I've got it than just actually telling me what we're doing. So yes, I have a small inkling of what is coming my way right now.
Yes. I am just finding it right now to bring it up.
You put that music on, didn't you?
Yes,
like
I did.
I'm hearing music. Okay, because just for a second, I was really scared that one, something was running in the back of my computer, or two, that I finally just had a psychotic breakdown and I'm starting to hear music play and it's just me that's hearing it. It's pushed me to my breaking point this morning. No, I have no musical ability whatsoever. Sean, you need to come on and freelance for us and do some musical interludes. MC Mike, Julie Courtney, not familiar, but I like Karen Kusama, so like anyone with like a female horror perspective, I'm really always going to be excited to see what they're bringing you. GTA reference, I love it. But what's your go-to GTA station, Sean? Because we went to a 80s music concert recently, and Al's just like, any song, this is on GTA, like that's his reference point for any 80s music at this point. Mike, what have you got for us?
Okay, so I like to change things up like we did for like something different the last house party. So we're bringing back an older show that I think the last one we did was late last year, I think.
Okay.
So we are bringing back, let me find it. It came from the video store. Yes, and I picked you.
Me.
Yes, but there's a reason why I picked you for this one, because I always search around for different fan films that might be fun for like me and Nazaro to do, or like me and Matt to do, or me and Boat to do, and then I came across one and I went, you know what, this might be interesting. I don't, and see, not every one of these is loved. We sometimes hate these, but I found one that might be right up your alley.
Okay.
Which is an Alice in Wonderland short film I found. It is called We're All Mad Here.
Like, you've seen, like, my posters.
Yeah.
You've seen my Mad Hatter.
Yes.
Like, and this is what you're going to do to me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's.
Now, I have not seen this at all. I don't know anything about this. I saw it, but like I saw a couple pop up that I went, okay, that's interesting, but that's way too long to do a fan film watch of it, because if it's terrible, it's gonna suck. But then I found this and I went, 11 minutes.
Well, Garth's hyping me up for it. Well, just get it over with then. Like,
let's give it a shot. Let's see what we got here.
give me Barry the opening to the 99 TV movie.
Yeah, yeah. So.
Okay, you know I have not seen the 2010s ones.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about older Alice's.
That's fair, yeah.
Oh, if it's cat, you know, like.
Yeah. Little whispers everywhere.
Is this because I said like the Mad Tea Party would be the place to be? Because I still stand by that.
Alice, you made it. Take a seat.
Okay.
We shall find out.
Were you expecting me?
Of course. You're the guest of honor. Marge, would you be a dear, please?
Marge. What kind of name is that?
The name my mother gave me.
Did she give all her children strange names? Or is it just you?
Introductions. I always forget introductions. Every time. I'll go around the table. Mr. White?
Is this Reservoir Dogs?
I think so.
The Queen of Hearts.
If everyone has a code name and this is like secretly like a Reservoir Dogs situation, 5 stars.
As you know.
Dig those glasses.
Yeah.
That's a choice.
Tweedledum. D? You know, I'm really never quite sure.
What's that? No, thank you.
Don't be shy. Help yourself.
I like the table setting. It's nice.
Yeah.
Nice crockery.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
nice. Nice teapots. Oh, flowers in the teapot. I'm going to steal that. I like that. I'm going to put that in my loam up. Tarts. A big part of the book. Not so much parts of the films that I've seen. But yes, not part of the Disney one at least. That's just too close. That's just too much of a close up.
I don't see any wine.
There isn't any.
Oh, would you care for a cup of tea, Alice?
I
We
like
have an
that.
abundance of that.
Yes, please.
Marvelous.
Just a little milk and
3 sugars.
just the way I like it.
That's
He's
too much
got-
sugar.
Yeah, he's got the energy for this
Would
so
you
far.
mind
Yeah.
passing this down to Alice?
Thank you.
It's hard though, because March Hare, Mad Hatter, like March Hare's my more favorite.
Yeah.
And it's a duo, you know, you need the back and forth. It's
Yes.
banter, and they're having that banter between the two of them regardless of else.
Someone has stolen one of my guitars.
Sorry.
There
I
it is.
think that
Off with her head.
Now.
I think I should go.
You can't go! You've only just arrived.
And we're having so much fun.
Eh.
Oh.
Would you care for another cup of tea, Alice?
This is Get Out as well. I'll lose it. That would be great.
You're worthless. You have no friends. They're trying to get you for work. You're a waste of space. You die.
Yep.
Alice. It's time. Time to go.
Ah, yes. Now I know the direction they went with this, and I'm liking it.
To grin, how neatly spreads his claws, and welcomes little fishes in, with gently smiling joy.
Jaws. Ooh. Yep. A tried and true classic characters from the asylum I'm in my dreams and visions.
Yeah.
You gave us
It's a trope for a reason. It's good. It works.
Where am I? How did I get here?
St. Burke's, Alice. You've been with us for a while now.
No, I was in Wonderland.
How are we feeling? That's quite a nasty cut you're giving yourself. It's a good thing we found you when we did.
She's been talking about Wonderland again.
I see.
Also, after she ran off this morning, I found these under her mattress.
That's the guy who voiced the March Hare, Jerry Colonna, from Alice in Wonderland at 51.
I don't want to hear it.
Ooh, okay.
That's.
What's talking about?
I appreciate that.
Miss Lydia?
I like that.
Whose doctor's here?
Alice.
I don't understand. I was in
I
Wonderland.
don't
We've been through this, Alice.
understand.
That place does not exist.
You have to take the medicine that we give you.
No, it makes me feel sick.
Tell me about that.
Makes me sick.
You want to know?
Yes, I do.
I don't remember. I don't remember. It's killing me.
Alice.
No, my thoughts are disappearing, and you're taking them from me.
Doctor!
No! No! Get off me! Leave me alone.
Relax, Alice. It's just a sedative.
He's trying to kill me.
It's really funny because obviously I've just rewatched, oh, not rewatched, just for the first time watched Return to Oz.
Yeah.
So that's what it's giving me
Yes.
big time of like I'm a child and I've had this fanciful journey in another land, and
Alice,
you know
you
now
made
I'm
it.
paying the repercussions
seat.
because I believe something that everyone else thinks is fantasy. So it's always interesting. This is what I mean, like with the adult Alice's and
Of
stuff, when you start
course.
to take it
You're the guest of honor.
these sorts of directions. Fuck knows, Bill.
We're
Just-
watching
just-
a fan film of Alice in Wonderland, Bill.
Okay, when you told me we're doing it came from the video store, that was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it actually
Yeah.
let's get some thoughts going.
It was coherent. Oh, do you have questions for me?
Yes, I'm gonna have some questions for you.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Let me just find out who exactly made. Okay, yeah. So this was done by Venture Productions. We're all mad here. Oh yeah, I didn't even read the description of this because I wanted to go in as blind as possible. It says a dark tale take on the classic novel Alice in Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, exploring the psychological and neurological disorders displayed by a plethora of characters. Will you join Alice and the Mad Hatter's Tea Party? It was done by the University of West Scotland.
Oh yeah, the accents. Love the accents. Fair.
But yeah, okay. So first question for you: your general thoughts on this.
General thoughts. I think for a short film, that's fine. Like for effort, for creativity, for taking a well-known property and trying to look at it from a different way. It's taking a children's story and making it dark is always just going to be a little bit effective because you're playing on what everyone's grown up with and things like that. So yeah, fine.
And then who was your favorite character in this?
Much. It's still the Mad Hatter guy. I think you're right. Like he nailed it. Like he kept it together. Like he nailed the creepy smile and obviously had the most scenes and was pushing a lot of the story and stuff. Yeah, but I would just always like the Much Hair no matter what. And still, Maggot's tough. Dead as a maggot, absolutely. Yeah, so creepy. Didn't make me sick to my stomach though, but I haven't eaten yet. So maybe if I had food in my stomach, I'd be like, ugh. So, but oh yeah, next question. Sorry.
And then final question, because we usually would do like favorite scene and stuff like that, but it was mainly
favorite scene is the name tag. Is the name tag?
Oh, okay.
That was the best thing. Like I'm very
best moment of it. Yeah, I like that.
Yes,
that's good shit right there. What is something that you may have disliked or like wasn't a fan of? Like maybe not hated, but maybe just wasn't a fan of, if anything.
I found like some of the other characters at the table a little superfluous.
Yeah.
Like, did nothing.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah.
Like, yay you for getting a university credit for starring in it properly. So go off.
Yeah, that's pretty much what probably happened there.
But the Mad Hatter guy definitely like kept it through. That was good.
So we don't have the overlays on this part of the channel, but I'll just ask you anyways. Out of 0 out of 5 VHS tapes, what would you give We're All Mad Here, Alice in Wonderland?
Solid 3.5. Solid.
I'm actually with you on that. I'll go 3.5 as well. I thought it was really well done for what they had, especially having it be a student film. They made sure not to they made sure not to overdo it, because they could have done a lot more scenes and it probably would have looked extremely cheap. But they kept it a dark scene.
No.
They made 2 big scenes out of it, and they kept it.
Yeah, there was some clever choices and some clever writing and working within your capacity and making this effective. So yeah, go off, students.
But yeah, that was it for.
That was it.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I got off easy. Like that was not as bad.
Oh yeah. You haven't had to deal with some of the shit that I brought Nazario and Nazario's brought me.
Yes. No, you guys can keep that shit to yourselves. Like, I'll take any of these. These are fine. Well, Mike, thank you for finally showing up to your house party.
I know.
And then bring your movies to the house party. Thank you for everyone who joined us this week. We'll have late shift next week. Make sure you jump on. It's always just such a pleasure to hang out with you guys on a Friday night and chat and have a bit of banter with you all. So thank you so much. Enjoy your weekends. See you guys later. Mike,
and thank you, Kelly, for taking this all over.
That's okay. You need to take us out because I had no intro movie.
Oh yeah,
I just
you're
came
good.
in dry. It was painful. So please
no.
take me out. Like,
Yeah. We're good. Bye, everybody.
Everyone was so excited about the house party.
Man, this movie gonna make House Party look like House Party 2 or House Party 3. Shut the fuck up.
Witnesses at the Brooklyn house party where the assault took place describe his attacker as a young man accompanied by 3 small children.
A shit show. Worse than House Party 4. Trust me when I say that.